Hello, my dear children. Welcome back our English class. In the previous class, we discussed the story of messages. Today, we are going to start about radios. Radio was an important part in the day-to-day life in the ancient times in order to communicate and also understand the basic information. Let's understand more about radio. Radio is just over 100 years old. It was Marconi who invented an instrument to send the wireless message. He sent the first radio message in 1895. This marked the birth of the radio. It was, in fact, developed from the telegraph, which was invented by Cook and Wheatstone in 1835. Later, it was perfected by Morse. The word telegraph is derived from the two Greek words telos, which means distant, and grapho, which means to write. The invention of the telephone by Alexander Graham Bell in the year 1876 was another revolutionary step in the field of communication. It became more popular because the person at the other end could hear the speaker's voice. Children, this is all about radio. Have you ever seen the radio? If no, this is the radio. In the first paragraph, we can see the birth of radio. The radio is just over 100 years old. Radio was invented over 100 years old. Who was invented radio? It was invented by Marconi, who invented an instrument to send the wireless message. In which year first radio message sent? In the year 1895. So, this year marked the birth year of the radio. So, radio was invented from the telegraph, which was invented by Cook and Wheatstone in 1835. Later, it was perfected by Morse. The word telegraph, which was invented from the two Greek words, that is telos, which means distant, and grapho, which means to write. The invention of the telephone by whom? It was Alexander Graham Bell in the year 1876. It was another revolutionary step in the field of communication. It became more popular because the person at the other end could hear the speaker's voice. In the present technology world, we all know that we are so blessed because the technology has advancing day by day. All the technology related to communication has playing a vital role to day-to-day life. Can you see a cartoon in the textbook? Look at the cartoon. What idea do you get from that cartoon? Yes, it's about television. The family is watching television and all the fighting for their favorite programs. The father is watching the television and the daughter want to see the favorite cartoon and the son want to see the favorite cricket match. Mother want to see the favorite serial and the grandma want to watch the Ramayana. From this cartoon, we can understand that after radio, they invented television. Television is not only for communicating but also for entertaining. Our next means of communication is television. I think all of you like to watch television. Do you like? Let's know more about television. The television is one of the miracles of science. It is not an idiot box but a magic carpet. Do you know who invented the television? It was a Scotsman named J.L. Baird. Baird made it possible to present moving and living pictures of men and events on the screen. In those days, it was only in monochrome, that means black and white. The color television became popular in the 1970s. Its vast potentialities as a powerful medium of mass communication cannot be underestimated. It is indeed one of the best source of entertainment and enlightenment for all. Programs on subjects like health and hygiene, nutrition, family planning, and agriculture are of immense help to men and women, especially in rural areas. The television plays a very significant role in educating the farmers on the use of different kinds of fertilizers and pesticides and new methods of cultivation. In addition to giving villagers professional guidance, the television can present a whole variety of cultural programs as well. Man is born in the stream of culture. The invention of the television has enabled him to enjoy and see with his own eyes the cultures of different people living in different communities. The medium of audio-visual communication has a very powerful appeal. It can therefore be used for educational purposes also. Lessons on science, mathematics, geography, and other disciplines are often telecast. In order to educate the public, more programs on traffic rules, health and hygiene, law and order problems, etc. are also to be included. The TV programs usually deal with many other subjects and topics of current importance. A man, after a day's hard work, may switch on his television set and derive immense pleasure. He feels greatly relieved after the day's fatigue. Okay, children, in the first paragraph, we can see the birth of television. We all know that television is one of the miracles of science. All say that it's an idiot box, but this is not an idiot box. It's a magic carpet. Who was invented the television? Television was invented by a Scotsman named J.L. Bird. Bird made it possible to present moving and living pictures of man and events on the screen. In those days, it was black and white color, and later it invented the color TV. The television is the powerful medium of mass communication, cannot be underestimated, because television has been playing a important role to communicate between the people across the world. Television is not only communicating, but also it providing entertainment and enlightenment for all. Programs on subjects like health and hygiene, nutrition, family planning, and agriculture are of immense help to men and women, especially in rural areas. We all know that television is helped to provide the education too. We know that in the current situation, we all depend on the television and other sites for the education. In the past years, television plays a very important role to educating the farmers on the different kinds of fertilizers and pesticides and new methods of cultivation too. In addition to this, television also provides the professional guidance and it presents a whole variety of cultural programs as well. And you know that a man is born in the stream of culture. The invention of the television has enabled him to enjoy and see with his own eyes the culture of different people living in different communities. That means television helped to understand the all cultural diversities with different communities too. The main advantage of the television is to it has audio visual communication. Therefore, it used for educational purpose also. Lessons on science, mathematics, geography, and other disciplines are often telecast in the television. In order to educate the public, more programs on traffic rules, health and hygiene, law and order problems, etc. are also to be included in the television programs. The TV programs usually deal with many other subjects and topics of current importance. The major important function that has played the television was to entertain. After a day's work, man switch on the television set and derive immense pleasure from that. He feels greatly relieved after the day's fatigue. From this passage, we can understand that there are many functions that perform television in order to entertain, influence, educate, and to inform. Now, list a few television programs and write them in appropriate columns. There are two columns in the textbook. First column is types of TV programs. Second column, purpose of these programs. First program is films. You all know that films are to entertainment. National Geographic is for educating. Advertisement is for influencing. News are for information. So you have to find more programs which are related to entertainment, education, influence and information. You know that television has playing important role in our day-to-day life. But it has some advantages and also some disadvantages. Some of them are addict in TV programs. It has disadvantage to health and brain. So there are many advantages too. It is more informative and it reduces stress. Like that, you have to find out more advantages and disadvantages. Children, this is the profile of Shakespeare. Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright, and actor. He was born on 26 April 1564 in Stratford upon Avon. His father was a successful local businessman and his mother was a daughter of a landowner. Shakespeare is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and nicknamed the Bard of Avon. He wrote about 38 plays, 154 sonnets, two long narrative poems, and a few other verses of which the authorship of some is uncertain. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other playwright. This is the profile of Shakespeare. Profile is a short description of someone's life, work, career, etc. This is the hints of the life J.L. Bird, who was the inventor of television. There are the birth date, place, education, occupation, invention, and also death. So, write a profile of J.L. Bird, the inventor of the television, using the hints.